New pilot language.
Nicki's going crazy since them fouls dropped.
Yeah, but she's at this point she's just
Nah, she's going. She's going.
It's not out of principle. We know she's not principally opposed to
Nah, Nicki's going.
Harm against children.
No, when I mean,
She got a weird husband. She got a weird brother.
oh,
She got a weird president.
Oh damn!
Like, what do you like?
Joe is on fire.
He's on fire. You're not against any of this. What do you mean? You're gonna stand.
I didn't know where you was going with it, but now I see it. I'm about to put the gun down, but Joe
No.
said shoot.
You can't stand next to Donald Trump and say, I'm on the side of anti-pedophilia. These are the Trump files.
And her husband, like
Yeah.
you say, her husband.
And her brother.
And the
got
brother.
cases.
Yeah.
The whole circle.
And then I don't know, cause Nicki was. I can't say it now. I can say it back then, but I can't say it now. Nicki was, to me, the best female rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I say 2 decades, and that's a lot because you got Missy, you got Kim, you got a lot of good artists. You got Queen Latifah, you got Remy Ma, you got a Cardi, you got a lot of great artists. But this her run, her flow, her being dramatic, the punchlines, the delivery, how she came out. Her rapping right beside Gucci Man, Wayne.
I agree.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like all the big dogs, she's right there holding it down. So it was like to see her make this dramatic turn. It's just like the husband. To your point, the husband had me kind of worried, but she talking about she grew up with him. So I'm like, all right, that's weird, but okay. Then the brother did it. I'm just like, damn. I wonder what's. But she not speaking on the brother, so I'm like, all right, she probably embarrassed. She's not embarrassed with the fuckery that she got going on right now. She talking about she the biggest fan of Trump. She talking about how he just get bullied and crucified. Like it's just crazy. I'm just like, damn. And she going in on Jay behind some money deal. Or if it's a money deal, I don't even know. She just went. I don't even know who she is no more. I don't even know who she is.
Could this have always been her? Or could she always have been susceptible to this? Because she was never like... I don't know. Because I look at Kanye and I see a full, 180. From what he used to talk about. From, Sierra Leone Diamonds to, all his activism. Nicki was always good at just, talking her shit. And, getting,
And Nicki, to your point, Nicki had that split personality. She had what was the person named Myron? I think that was the name. She had that, so she had multiple personalities. But I thought it was entertaining because I'm thinking it's an act. But now, to your point, seeing it in real time, it's like, dang, you might really be dealing with something because you just go anywhere.
Yeah.
You love these young females coming behind you, but you really don't. And you did that same cry when Remy Ma was coming at you. You did that same cry when Little Kim was coming at you, how they bullying you and how they don't want to accept that you got now and you want to continue the game. And then when you got these young artists coming behind you, go out your way to call them broke, peasants. I'm your mother. Yeah. You go out your way to disrespect them at any given moment.
She does do, yeah.
It's just like, dang. It's just so many splits and turns with you. But I rock with her because it's like I grew up, listening to the music, going to see her at shows, really being a fan and just enjoying the moments. But I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with her at this moment. I don't know if she's trying to get old buddy a pardon, both of them.
Could be.
Or she trying to make sure she don't get deported because she's from Trinidad.
She is an immigrant. She's an immigrant. You are the group that this administration is antagonizing. Like the number one.
You're the biggest out
group they've gone against. Yeah. You know, I mean, yeah.
But you going to pro-American parties and you're being guest speakers.
It's crazy.
It's just like, come on, man. You about to be as nutty as Kid Rock. And that's crazy.
That's crazy.
And that's crazy because Kid Rock is wild.
Yeah.
Roseanne, Kid Rock, Nicki Minaj. It's about to be the big three of fuckery.
Brother,
that's nuttiness.
But for one of them to be the greatest female rapper of all time? What did Kid Rock ever do? Toasty! You're Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. That's crazy.
Nicki Minaj. You went
That's
on world tours. You can sell out arenas,
Legend.
stadiums, the Garden. You done did it. Like you said, legend in real time. You a legend while you still breathing. But you going out crazy. You're going out crazy. It's nasty work when you think about Nicki Minaj. And it's crazy for me to say that because, like I said, since 08, I've been a fan of Nicki. And since 08, I remember her coming down to my city, doing the club run, and I'm front row, and I'm happy. I'm hoping she fall in the audience. Like, I just want to hug.
17 years old trying to...
new pilot language.
My senior project, I did film editing. So I wanted to be a music director. Well, I wanted to be in broadcast some type of way. So I thought the easiest way for me to get in broadcasting, for me to be a music video, be a music director, be a cameraman, and then, you know, extend my hand. So I did a senior project in high school about music directors. So I made videos on YouTube, and I had Jim Jones, this song called The Rain. I had Nicki Minaj, Keys Open Doors. That's old Nick. That's when Nick was on Smack DVD freestyling, killing it. That was gritty Nick. That was I'm still in Queens. I'm with Dirty Money, but it's not Young Money. It's some Queen niggas I'm rocking with right now before I go to Lil Wayne. This is early Nick. So I did a video for Keys Open Doors. I did a video for that, and I think I did a video for Kanye. I can't remember the Kanye song, 'cause I had a couple of videos. So, of course, I didn't have them in my video as far as recording them and showing them what I want in the video. So I was just highlighting the skills of editing a video, and I was talking about how when you edit certain things and you bring out certain like sound effects and dramatic angles, it can really benefit the video to the point that a person want to invest in the product. So I was talking about that in the senior project. I did it on my cousin YouTube. And if you want to look, because this going to be probably like a couple years, like way back. Go way back. But NC Diamond Mommy 09. This is my female cousin. This is not me. NC Diamond Mommy 09. It's going to be Nicki Minaj, Keys Open Door. Right now, at this moment, it got 3 M's. And it's crazy. It got like that not only because of my good skills, because Nicki team seen it and they put it on her MySpace at the time. This is how far back it was. They put it on her MySpace. So they put it on her MySpace and they're promoting the video because it's fans, you know, showing love. By her doing that, that video skyrocketed. I wish my cousin knew the password because we might have some money waiting on us.
You probably do.
But she don't know the password, so we can't log in. So that goes all back to YouTube. But I appreciate that she did that because she didn't have to do that. But the simple fact that she did that, and I was in school talking about how Nicki, you know, got my video on her MySpace page. I was on her top 8. I was number 8. But I was on the top 8, so you know, that was a good time for me in high school. Now that side story, that was a nice highlight. I got a lot of appreciation for my skills when Nicki shouted me out. So I always been a fan of her when her team reached out to me. 'Cause I don't think she did it directly, but her team reached out to me. And I always been a fan of her because I appreciate that. So me sticking up when she beef with every female rapper, me sticking up when she disrespect Cardi B, me sticking up when she disrespect people who get mad about her husband. And I get mad about her husband. So it's all these things I'm trying to look past. I can't look past this. I cannot look past the simple fact that she rocking with Trump. Like you said, Trump is against immigrants. Trump is all about him and making you kiss the ring and finessing you. And now you in that bankroll. Not him. Her, Amber Rose, you in that pocket now. It might be NBA YoungBoy too. But it's just crazy how Nicki just dropped the ball like that. Like all the highlights she had, we're not gonna remember that. All we're gonna remember that she be on Twitter threatening Jay-Z, Roc Nation, threatening anybody who talk about her with Chucky emojis. The Chucky doll emojis. That's all we see from her right now. We don't see no music.
Nope.
We don't see no activism, what she talk about, what she's doing, but we don't see that. All we see is you crashing out on Twitter.
I don't want to see what kind of activism she'd be doing now.
That you have.
Yeah. She'd be doing activism in the complete wrong direction.
Do that by yourself, mama. You go over there with that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, but it's crazy though. You know, it's, J. Cole said it best. Shout out to J. Cole. But J. Cole said it best. False prophets. False prophets. Like, how can you really have a conversation about hip hop or rap or this, like, the top tier rappers and feel comfortable saying her name? And it's not that you feel uncomfortable because of her skills, because her skills is top tier. She rap better than dudes.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not trying to, be sexist or disrespectful, but I'm just saying in general, she raps better than out a lot of people in her class, male and female. But her EI, her emotional intelligence, that shit is gone. That shit is that is a negative. It ain't there. It ain't there. And it's terrible to see that. It's terrible to see it,
It's terrible seeing it be a cycle because we went through all this with Kanye.
Oh, I know.
And it's great to see him come out on the other side, release an apology that seems pretty respectable, legitimate, went out of his way, went out of his own pocket to buy ad space on the Wall Street Journal, get that out there.
He did.
And it seemed, real to me, realer than I've seen this movie. I'm not anti-Semitic anymore.
But like I said, is it a debt you gotta play? Is it blackmail that somebody has over you? Now
I don't know.
Now you the puppet. Like they just control it. Cause like
he genuinely had stuff to apologize for. He did go a little crazy.
Did he? That man said Harriet Tubman was a spy.
Yeah.
That man said slavery isn't real.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he wrote it.
He called
Hitler
the goat.
The goat.
Nah, he went a little insane.
Apologize for sure.
And I love another one which I love and appreciate for everything they brought to the table because I don't know them personally, but what they art. But
I just bring him up because you brought up like leaving Nicki Minaj out of the rap conversations. It was hard to exclude and include Kanye in hip hop conversations for a long time. Because it's weird avoiding his name because he's done so much. But you had to dodge it for a little bit. You had to Euro step around that.
You remember the lyrics and cover art for Graduation? Good Morning. I Wonder. Barry Bonds. You Can't Tell Me Nothing. This is a crazy album. Yeah. You can't tell me nothing. Jeezy not even rapping. We just got his ad libs. And he called himself graduating from the rap game. That album was crazy. Yeah. That album was crazy. But like you said, it'd be crazy enough for you to even bring it up with all the nut shit that he did. They gonna look at you like, but do you remember da 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 da?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I do remember that.
But
You right.
But graduation.
But late registration. It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah. Hopefully he's coming out of that.
But to your point, I just want to see, before I say anything else, bad or good, I just want to see how he goes this time.
Yeah. Do you buy the story about the car crash affecting his mental side? The focus wasn't on that for the longest time. They just diagnosed it a couple of years ago.
They try. Well, I don't know how true it is. I think we're talking about the same thing. They're trying to say he had like CTE.
No, they said that's what triggered the bipolar disorder.
Mm-hmm.
That he didn't have it before then.
I don't know. I did see the thing with the crash with the alter his brain, and I don't know. It could be. It could be. But it wasn't so dramatic though. It was like to your point, it was a cycle. It was a process.
Yeah, no, he didn't just recover and then.
No, because he had a car accident. Then he had a great album.
He had a great run of albums.
I'm about to say, then he had another one.
Yeah. Maybe it was, slow, progressive, incremental.
It could have been.
Over time. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah. We don't got a license in that.
No.
And people can change and people can grow, but it's just like make sure that it's safe for everyone around you, including yourself.
He also got off his medication.
And that too.
So
and
you can live stably with bipolar disorder. People everyday people live with it every day. And they function.
I can go for the car accident, messing up his brain. But I can also go for that he made sure, because he was so articulate and smart, when he said certain things and did certain things, I ain't going to say, I'm not a doctor, but I believe that he was passionate about it. Just like he passionate about that music, he was passionate about them comments.
Right.
He ain't never held back.
But those looked like he was in like an episode or something. Like a
sometimes,
minute,
especially with Kim Mama.
Yeah,
with the Kardashians, it was a lot of episodes.
But he was always like, big, provocative, outspoken.
Cause we cheered when he said Bush don't care about black people. I did.
Yeah.
I cheered when he said Beyonce got robbed, cause I felt like she did. Taylor's cool, but nah.
Yeah.
I like Taylor, but no. So, I cheer for things like that, So I get it, but it's just like, it's.
I mean, it reached a whole different level than that. If it just ended there, there's nothing really to talk about.
I look forward to Nicki putting out an article in the New York Times and apologizing, and not so much apologize to the point where she just, beat herself up. Because you don't got to beat yourself up when you apologize, but just apologizing that you was going through some things and you kind of feel bad that everybody had to be affected. Or, you just really went to a point where it got dark. It's one thing to be a troll. There's another thing to be hateful. It's a thin line.
Do you see her doing that? Do you see that apology in the future?
Me being a fan, I would hope.
Of course. Everyone hopes. Yeah.
Yeah, me being this, like, trying to find some way to be biased. Yeah, but to your point, I don't see no time soon.
But what that takes is it's an ego death. Like, you gotta let yourself go, truly admit wrongdoing, and that's not something rappers do. This whole thing is built on upping yourself, bigging yourself.
From the top to the top. Yeah.
And that's her. Yeah, but her specifically, to be that vulnerable. I don't know. I don't see. The way she talks and moves right now, it feels like just like that older aunt or relative that just like, you go, don't listen to them. They're wild.
They're wild.
I mean, she posts like any, grandma does on Facebook. There's nothing like, you just gotta ignore it and scroll past. It just happens that this one is one of the most acclaimed rappers of all time.
Of all time.
It's crazy.
Of all time. No, I don't know. You try to, like you said, you try to go back and think like, because everybody can get trapped by the ego. Everybody can invest fully in the ego and then, be drinking their own Kool-Aid.
Especially if you're in a circle reaffirming that constantly and constantly. And when you're that big, you can build your circle to be whatever you want it to be.
And why would you tell somebody that's paying for your vacation, paying for your lunch and your dinner, and your salary?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you some bullshit. Like, why would you?
Yeah.
It's going to be hard it's going to be hard to articulate that. Some people can, and that's a gift, but it's going to be hard to really say that. So like you said, now you just eat, and you come blind. You come disconnected with reality.
Yeah.
She got some of the biggest, outside of what, maybe Lady Gaga, gay fans. And she kind of...
It's a betrayal.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So it's like, it's...
So for years, was she just exploiting?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on.
She adopted the aesthetics, the flashy looks, and the...
You embraced them.
Drag queen, yeah. And now it's like, we're with Trump. Like, what? It's just... So you don't care about their lives at all? Like,
don't get me wrong. I mean... You can have that opinion, but why you got that opinion now? Because like you said, you made it your business to have, which I was a fan, but you would never call me Ken.
To this day.
Nah, I'm not doing that Barbie. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But she made it her business, like you said, to entertain one type of group.
Absolutely.
And I'm just like, dang. You turn on, your community. You turn on another community that she wanted to welcome in. It's just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
She was versatile, though. She had, like, real raps. And she had, pop hits.
Sing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how she built that cult fan base.
So it's like, like I said, I don't know. I ain't going to. You got to be an entertainer, of course, right? You got to put on the persona of show that got people tapping in, but it has to be some type of reality and core values with it. At the end of the day, it has to be something that you can draw back to an identity. Right. What was your identity now? Come on. You go crazy when somebody don't like your tweet.
Why? I don't get, like, she's so bitter.
You argue with fans. You argue with other celebrities.
Yeah. Like, this fan is nothing. This anonymous, username is nothing.
You got equity. You got a lot of things that you can sleep.
It's not enough.
And that money just adding up. It's like, come on, man.
Never be satisfied. The moment there's any other woman rapping, we can't have this. I'm the only one. She feels threatened by, like,
this.
Anyone, anything. That's a toxic cycle to go down.
But that's how the female rap game was.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. You had Fox, you had Kim, and there was only Kim. You had Missy, but Missy was a kind of like Missy was pop rap. So you can have Missy over there and be comfortable with that. You had Trina. Trina had the whole South. Outside of Trina, I mean, you had other female rappers, but you think about rapper, you had Eve on the East Coast. So it's like we're together, but we're not together.
Right.
You'll see a female rapper make a song with an R&B singer, but you're not gonna see too much of female rapper outside of Angie Martinez and Ladies Night shit. Outside of that, you're not gonna see too many female rappers back when Nicki first came in making songs together.
But I get being competitive when you're coming up, and it's the 90s, the 2000s. Because hip hop is always, that's not just a female rap thing. I mean, people have died over proving that they're the best rapper.
True.
You know, Kendrick Drake just happened. Like, it's always been a competitive art, sport, whatever. When you have all the accolades, you're in your 40s, 50s, and there's a new generation coming up, and you say, fuck them, when you're supposed to be sort of the guiding force.
The guiding light.
When you're the pioneer of everything, and you're threatened by them, the up and coming, the little guys who probably were influenced by you and grew up on you, like, that's weird. That's a really weird thing.
And it's crazy because she, like I said earlier, she used to cry. Well, not cry, but, you know, she used to complain that Remy is not trying to give her fair chance. Kim is bitter. And like you said, it's like you have to grow with the game. That might have happened in your real time. Nobody's going to take that from you because that's your feelings. That's your POV. That's how you're processing things. So I'm not going to say what you're seeing is wrong, but at the same time, what you seeing and what is going on right now, it has to be growth in this. Your bank account grow. Why your character can't grow? Why are you holding on, like you said, to the point that you're just so bitter and conniving? Like, you're attacking these young women that tell you in lives, that tell you in other interviews that you're Nicki Minaj is my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
And then you talking on your dead mother. You lied on your mama. You lied on your dead mama. Why? She might have did that, but why? Why are we talking about that? Nobody asked you to bring this up.
Right.
Like, come on, Nick.
Right.
Come
and
on.
Now people don't like you. Now, now Megan Thee Stallion's talking shit. Now SZA's talking shit. You created your own. You dug a hole, jumped in it, and said, "Damn, I'm stuck in this hole."
What y'all doing?
Come on.
It's like, come on now. Come on, man. It's nasty. It's nasty.
It is.
But it's crazy because it wasn't always like that with her, you know. But just to see where she at now, and she talking about things she really don't know nothing about. Talking about corrupted South Africa and what's going on in corrupted since forever. Since we had history books, South Africa, like, just stop. Stop. You don't know what you're talking about. You heard Trump say that. And you just trying to back every place so you can get a gold card. You sold your soul for a gold card.
I'm interested to see what the underlying, like, why are we doing this? Do we genuinely believe this? Do we just want that card? Like, what's the motive? What do we?
She posted on Instagram, so whew, like, I got it, y'all. I did all that bootlicking. I've been tap dancing for a minute, but I finally got it, y'all. I got my gold card. Like, come on, man. It can't. You could have. I'm glad she didn't, but you could have went back to Trinidad and been the ambassador. You could have went to Trinidad and had a gold house. Like, if Nicki Minaj showed back to Trinidad.
Just a house? You could buy the country.
Oh, I said you would have had a city.
Yeah. Pay the whole city gold. Trump would love that.
It's not that serious. To me, it's not that serious. True, indeed, you want to stay where you at and you worried about that. I understand that completely, but it's not that serious for you to just go left field like that. Just to go red like that, like, well, I don't even recognize a person that I used to be a fan of and, appreciate and be happy when I see on TV or, hear on the radio. You remember Nicki Minaj's verse on Monster? They saved it for the last verse for a reason. The beat switched. They got her echo. You remember when rappers used to echo on the track? Because they want to make sure you don't miss not one line. We can't talk about that no more with her. No. You remember her verse on He's Locked Up right now. Hello, Good Morning with Diddy? Nicki verse on that was crazy. We can't talk about that no more because you a nut. You a nut. You talking about people kids and their you know their features they're still growing. Like shut the hell. What are you talking about?
It's just insecure. Like
so it is the rap game done grown, then went up, then went down, then went all around town. It's crazy. It's crazy.
yeah, it really is like a virus. You never know who's gonna catch it. This mind virus of just
Influenced a
insanity.
lot of things, made a lot of business outside of their product become billionaires just strictly off of hip hop. But like you said, it becomes an attack within each other, within the community.
Mm-hmm.
It's champagnes and alcohol that we never knew about until a rapper said it.
Mm-hmm.
It's certain clothing lines and clothes that we never would have put on if this rapper didn't say that. And these clothing lines and these, you know, drinks, they're making billions on top of trillions of money.
Mm-hmm.
But they won't shout out the rapper. They won't highlight the rapper. You got certain brands doing it now, like Ray-Bans and Adidas and Nike. You know, they're smart. So, you know, they're catching up. But you would think this as much as these dollars that we, you know, generate and bring in, we appreciate what we have as a whole. But we don't. Because, like you said, people insecure. People can't get out of their own way. People got the most toxic team around them. Like, come on, man. I could go on for days because I'm a music lover.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got so much comments, because I'm a music lover.
Mm-hmm.
So I could go on for days, but it's just but I guess it's making room for new heroes, new top tier rappers.
Someone's gonna take her spot.
Yep.
And she's gonna be pissed.
Yep. You know, it has to be another now, top female rapper that's going to carry the torch and bring the game a whole nother way.
Hello guys, I'm with my favorite president, the best president of all time.
And I'm with the queen of rap.
Boo this man! New pilot language.